Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to be here today in this historical groundbreaking ceremony of Blue Jet Healthcare's Greenfield Pharmaceutical Manufacturing Facility here in Rambelli Industrial Park. The project represents a significant milestone in industrial development of Uttarandhra and reinforces Andhra Pradesh's position as a preferred destination for advanced pharmaceutical manufacturing. Wherever I go, I give three clear reasons why you should consider Andhra Pradesh not as your next destination, but as your home. The first is speed of doing business. Blue Jet is a testimony to it. We had a conversation exactly 12 months back. It was an idea, and we are here today breaking ground. And this is not a project in isolation. If you look at it, once we shake hands on the way forward, it no longer is your project, it becomes our project. State plays a very important role in ensuring that it actually gets executed. We look at investors as partners and not as outsiders. And that is a commitment with which we are here in the state of Andhra Pradesh are able to deliver on the speed of doing business. Second is, of course, a proven track record of our leadership. Our Chief Minister, Mr. Naidu, requires no introduction. I keep telling him that people remember him only when tough times come. He's one of those rare politicians who's been given an opportunity to rewrite his legacy all over again. All of you have seen what he's done to Hyderabad, and he's doing that magic all over again here in our great state of Andhra Pradesh. The third reason is that Andhra Pradesh only has the double-engine bullet train Sarkar. A lot of states in India have double-engine Sarkar, but only Andhra Pradesh has the double-engine bullet train Sarkar. All of you know the word Namo. Namo means Narendra Modi ji. But here in Andhra Pradesh has a very different definition. Namo means Naidu ji and Modi ji together. And both of them together are driving the state. And that's why we are able to deliver projects at a pace that India has never seen. Behind every success story, it starts with the first step. And that first step happened at my home in Amravati, where my secretary came to me and told me, one Mr. Venu Babu from Mangalgiri wants to meet you. So I represent a constituency called Mangalgiri. It's a constituency that my party hasn't won since 1985. So I take any request from Mangalgiri quite seriously. So I might take time to meet my minister or my MP or my MLA, but a citizen of Mangalgiri has a green carpet. So naturally, I met Venu. And then he came and he introduced himself, he introduced the company. Then he told me that they're looking at a project, they want to expand, and why not Andhra Pradesh? Why can't we bring them here? So what started off, conversation over a cup of coffee, really caught our imagination. And when all of us have a collective goal to achieve, I think magic can happen. And that magic is what I call Blue Jet coming to here in Visakhapatnam. As the leadership of Blue Jet has shared, we are a transparent government. We deliver on our promise of speed of doing business. That is why here we were able to deliver 102-acre to Blue Jet. And I was talking to Shivan and I was telling him, this is no longer your largest project. This should be your only project. You should only expand here. And I offered to him that he should relocate to Visakhapatnam with his entire family. And I'll give him an analogy why. If Bangalore were to marry Goa and have an offspring, that is Visakhapatnam. So we have best of both worlds. So you should really consider calling Visakhapatnam now your home. This is a proposed investment here of 2,300 crores. And it's not about the amount of money that's getting invested here. For me, it's the amount of jobs we are creating here. This investment in its lifetime will end up creating both direct and indirect close to 2,000 jobs. And it's going to be a critical part, a catalyst in creating a pharma ecosystem here in our state of Andhra Pradesh. And that's what really excites me. As a state, I was sharing with Shiven that, we believe in the importance of creating clusters. As a state, we are creating close to now 22 clusters. In each of these clusters, we want to bring in the entire ecosystem. So a great example of this is pharma. And the idea is, how can I get all the players of this ecosystem to come here? And how can I bring them all in a 100-kilometer radius? And that's what I call verticals. And horizontal is where my department plays a larger role, which is education, skilling. And then how do we bring in certification agencies, testing agencies, and create a tight ecosystem? So I think one thing we all have to accept is we are tired of hearing success stories from outside India. It is time for India to show the way for the world. It is time for us to rewrite history together. And this is a classic example where the private sector, the political system, the bureaucracy, if we come together, we can rewrite history and create legacy. And that's what really excites us here in Andhra Pradesh. Our government is young. We are 20 months into our term. But I'm really excited to share that we've attracted 25.3% of India's investment to Andhra Pradesh. So if 100 rupees is getting invested in India, 25.3 rupees is coming to Andhra Pradesh. And that's what sets us apart from the rest of the country. And North Andhra is where we are. North Andhra is our economic hub. The greater Visakhapatnam economic region is expected to contribute to $1 trillion to the state economy. And here we are really excited to make this the cluster for pharma and bulk drug, medical equipment manufacturing, petrochemical and downstream industries, advanced manufacturing, information technology, and needless to say, it's also going to be a data city, not for India, but for the world. And that's where Visakhapatnam is going to play a very important role in our growth story. And we're really excited to have Blue Jet here. And I'd like to reiterate, this is just the beginning of our journey. For us, it's all about relations. It's all about building things together. It's all about scripting history together. If you look at the kind of mandate that people of Andhra Pradesh have given our government, it's historic. In the last election, we have won 94% of the seats that we contested together. So this is history. 50% of our legislatures are first-timers. 17 out of 25 ministers are first-timers. So we bring in raw energy, raw passion to create history. So I'd like to thank Blue Jet for being part of creating this history together. And rest assured, you know that I'm only one WhatsApp message away. If there's anything, anytime that we can do, any issue that is taking more than 24 hours to resolve, I am there. I am one message away. And you have my number, Shivan. So we're all in it together. And I, of course, come having specific asks from you. The first ask is, let's build a world-class education system around pharma. Starting from chemical engineering to research and development, I think players like you can come together. And my dream is the ISB model, where the private sector led it, but the state government can play a catalytic role in terms of land, creating a policy framework. Creating that kind of a world-class ecosystem is going to be very critical. And I'll lean on to you to help us build that entire ecosystem here. The second specific ask I have is to create local employment. Our youngsters are very well educated. Our youngsters are here. They work exceptionally hard. If you talk to all your peer group here, they would vouch for their hard work, their commitment, and their willingness to deliver whatever is being asked from them. So I request you to focus more on creating local jobs and creating a vibrant ecosystem here in Visakhapatnam. And the last but not least, it's important that we all work together. It's important that we build this vibrant cluster. We have to compete. We live in a global economy. Today, the world is looking at competitive areas where they can manufacture. If we have to survive and thrive in that kind of ecosystems, the cluster-based model is going to be very important to us. And I'm looking forward to working with you in building that ecosystem here in Visakhapatnam. And in conclusion, I would like to congratulate the entire Blue Jet team for being here, for your trust in Andhra Pradesh. Thank you very much. We won't let you down. But together, let's script history. We have given the company 24 months to do the ribbon cutting. Let's break that record. Why not 18 months?